I cooked dinner tonight, and Kale called on her way home from work. She's like, "What'd you fix for dinner?" And I told her, and she goes, "Oh." And she stopped at Panera and picked up food.
Oh, man.
Without saying, I might go pick up something. She just
That
did
hurts.
it. I was like, dang.
So, deviled eggs, but we take the death
Devil
chip.
out.
No, we take the death chip
Ooh.
and crunch it up so it looks like
Hey,
paprika.
that sweet Asian, or that, what did I say?
Asian zing.
Asian zing sauce for wings. I mixed it in with the sauce. It was so good, dude. It is really good.
They just don't look right. There's something off with the consistency.
I put too much, there's too much moisture in the mix.
Too much love.
Too much moisture in the mix. Welcome to Q93.3. I don't know. It's
Just throw out whatever numbers.
Yeah.
I think we might need to change our Podbless.
Why?
You just find something
No,
new
it's
that
too
happened.
late. I'll write it down for next week.
This is local.
Yeah, but
It's local.
Josh, vouch for me.
What in the world? Bobcat?
text it to me. Text it to me, meow. Chris Jackson.
Meow. Did you see that girl that had to apologize on the news because they have a Catter Day segment where people send in pictures of their cat,
Yeah.
and the cat had a little black piece right in front of its nose,
like a
and they were like,
mustache.
and they want to say hi from Kittler.
No.
Oh,
And so she had to go back and apologize. Like, I did not know. They just put it on the teleprompter and put it up there. I do apologize for what I said. That is not
Oh, my
funny.
goodness.
And the lady next to her knew instantly, like, you just said
No,
that.
that is funny.
It was historically accurate.
Joey, check your phone.
Killer? Come on.
That
I
was
can't. My phone's up there.
Oh,
that's true.
I'll check the iPad.
He's got technology all around.
Got it.
Oh, we need to share right now. I'm not doing that while we're supposed to. Go to the first book.
I have so many questions.
Is this the bobcat that's been walking around my yard?
No.
We have found bobcat prints all over our yard.
I'm gonna
And it's in Grant County.
What's your address?
Is this the bobcat that's been walking in my yard?
Williamstown.
I
Bane.
don't want to say where I live, Noah.
Here, I'll look up your address real quick.
Yeah.
Whopper,
Hey, guys,
Whopper.
wait a second.
The owner got charged.
Hold on, guys. I'm looking at this picture of this bobcat right now, and you all tell me I can't take a bobcat. I will snap that thing in half.
We never talked about a bobcat.
I will snap that
And-
thing
No, it's
in
not. They legally
half.
bought him in Arkansas 2 years ago.
Like, it wouldn't even be hard for me to defeat that bobcat in hand-to-hand combat.
Dude, it still has a fistful of knives. And that one is a smaller one.
That's a small bobcat.
They get bigger.
That's like a bobby cat.
They're terrifying.
See what I did there?
A bobby cat?
Yeah.
Let's see. So I need to share the YouTube.
Doobie-bop-bop. Oh, hey, Phil.
My brother in here. Howdy, feller. Actually, I went to the wrong thing. That's the right one. Let's share a thingy, my bobber.
Sharing is caring. Right? Unless it's something bad that you shouldn't share with people. Oh, I should share it, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you the same question I ask you every week.
Not story.
Okay, thank you. Trying to take over the world. Nobody?
This is the same thing we do every night,
Yeah.
Pinky.
Yes, great show.
Trying to take over the world. I messed the voice up. I made it more Sean Connery.
A little bit. But that's okay if you're gonna go a little. Is someone spamming mad faces? What? What does that mean?
It's probably Zach trolling.
Yeah, but it would show it up.
Clay, what's up? Pre-ripped.
Pre-ripped.
He said Joey couldn't fight his way out of a pre-ripped wet paper bag.
Oh, nice. I thought it was a 420 reference.
I keep forgetting that was today. It's been a
It's
long
Zach's
week.
birthday. If Zach comments in,
Hey,
he shares a birthday with Hitler.
It's Hitler's birthday?
Not Hitler,
And
the
death
real
date.
Hitler.
And death date.
Oh, wow. There it is.
Supposedly, I don't think he
You
died there.
Dude, he definitely died there.
No,
Oh, come on.
you're
Brett. Hitler died in 1945,
I
right?
actually just looked at a documentary about this last night.
I'm telling you, man.
We use the word documentary loosely anymore.
So I listened to a podcast with the guy Tim Kennedy, who was on that Hunting Hitler show.
Yeah.
And he says, in his opinion, after doing all the work on the show for the show, that Hitler died in the bunker. But
Really?
yeah, he said that there's definitely a possibility that he
Yeah.
could have escaped.
I
if he
wouldn't
wanted to.
be like floored if I heard that he made it out. But he
Oh,
definitely
it's
died
9:31.
soon.
We've been 5 minutes.
Oh, I apologize. You ready to start this thing?
Yeah, that's what I was meaning.
Let's do it. All right, everybody shut up. It's time for the game.
That blows my mind.
What'd he say?
He gave my address out on Facebook.
Did he dox you?
I don't know. Jesus is coming.
If you say another word, you're out of here. And I was like, yeah, well, you're terrible. So
You think you could kill that cat barehanded if it came at you?
No.
Oh, I think yes.
and this is Podbless.
And I still think yes. by the way.
Hello and welcome to Podbless. I know you heard it in the title. We got Minister Joey over here. You gonna undo the top button?
No,
You're
I
gonna
was
keep it all the
tightening
way.
it. I was tightening it.
See, when you get fat, it's hard to keep a tie tightened for a long period of time.
What?
Well, it's not hard; it just chokes you.
You should just get a bigger shirt.
You do, and then you just keep getting fatter.
Oh.
That's the problem with getting bigger shirts when you're fat. You just keep
just
filling
keep-
it out, and it's like, oh, I gotta get it.
You're
on
like a
big.
gas. You just expand to the.
I did have those shirts one
container.
time that had the elastic button on the top, so the very top button would stretch
Oh.
outside of the collar. So that was pretty nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, everything I wear now has elastic in it somehow or another.
Elastic is good.
Yeah, spandex, oh spandex. Nutty Professor,
Oh, I never seen.
remember that? No, Brett.
It. Sorry.
Yeah, I've seen it.
He just,
What?
did,
Yeah,
he just
I
didn't want to help you out. Floyd.
Those
It's
edibles
like,
are
oh yeah,
kicking
favorite
in.
movie I ever saw, but I'm not talking about it.
Sherman.
Yeah,
There's a lot of quotable things from Eddie Murphy in that.
Hercules.
So many things you can't say that Eddie Murphy has said, but in that movie, you can
Like
say
from the
about all of them.
'80s, you can't say anything Eddie Murphy
Oh
said in
man,
the '80s.
Purple.
People forget what Eddie Murphy used to say.
Have you ever? He won some award. Did you see that? Where
Oh, the
he's-
recent one.
Yeah, he's like, he's like 3 things you need to learn: pay your taxes. I forget the second one.
And then he
And
did
the
the Will
third
Smith
one.
thing.
Yeah, the third
Keep
one.
Will Smith's
His name.
wife's
No,
name.
he did not.
Yes, he
No,
did.
he did. Yeah,
That's awesome.
dude, that was so silly that Will was like, "I can't believe Chris Rock brought that up on his special," and I was like, "What do you mean you can't believe? You went up
Can't believe
and
you slapped
assaulted
him on live
Yeah,
TV.
you
I
assaulted
can't
the
believe
man."
you slapped him in the face. for
I think
making it
he has the right to say
a
whatever he wants
joke.
after you assault him on live
Yeah, that's
television,
just-
and no one does anything but give you an award.
But and then has the common courtesy to not continue to make fun of your wife and the situation that.
Yeah,
Like he
put
could
your
have spent
family
the
in.
whole year doing that. Did you see in the slow motion replay of that Chris Rock's hand? He like
Clenched.
totally fisted, like ready to punch this guy in the face. Like,
if he had swung more,
yes, like
type thing.
he wanted to swing so bad, but he didn't.
yeah, it happens, you know.
Whatever.
I don't think he went.
Clay
he
doesn't
went
like
hard
how I
enough.
look. What?
I don't think Chris Rock went hard enough in that special.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like, he
that's
could-
actually
he
the
could have.
worst feedback I think he got was that he didn't
Yeah.
do enough.
Hey Floyd, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Clay.
I know he
no,
doesn't like.
Clay.
I said he doesn't like how I look.
Well,
Yeah,
I
sorry,
mean,
Clay.
it didn't matter about the suit though.
Yeah,
He just doesn't care.
clothes don't change anything.
Oh, clothes do not maketh the man. Or what was that?
No.
That was a.
Or do they?
That was that British spy movie thing.
Kingsman?
Kingsman. Yeah. Manners maketh the man. Yeah.
Yes. Noah has no manners. That's why he keeps getting reported on Call of Duty.
Yeah. It'll happen.
Apparently, fifth time in 2
Yeah.
weeks.
For being
A tool.
offensive chat. Is that what it's
Offensive
called?
chat
Wait,
4
but
times and offensive username once.
the kicker is you're not in the chat.
No, I'm in a party with these 3 fools.
That's just
Yeah.
the
So
easiest
somebody
way.
in this room is reporting you.
More than
Dude,
like,
why'd you bring that up?
like I have one good
I never
game.
thought about that.
He hasn't caught on yet.
It could be Zach, honestly.
He doesn't know how to do that.
He
Yeah.
yeah.
No
the night
offense.
he killed you
Oh, that's the
was
best.
just. I've rarely laughed that hard. He just point blank just noob tubed you, and it was amazing.
Well,
Yeah.
when we're playing games with him, that's why I don't say much to him at all, because I know his reaction is immediate and like I'm gonna do the opposite of whatever you tell me to do. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna let him roll.
So there was one side
let
on
him
the
cook.
opposite side of the map on like Monday night, and it's just us three playing. And Zach just got the bomb out of nowhere. We're sitting here by the bomb, and Zach's still trying to chase the guy. And we're like, Zach, come over here and plant the bomb. He goes, that's not how I roll.
Yes, yes. Like he knows that's what he's supposed to be doing.
Immediately
But
died all the way across the map. We had to go kill the
Go
other
get the
guy.
bomb.
did you still get the dub?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
No.
But yeah, between Call of Duty and the English language, I'm very heated today.
Oh yeah, Noah's feeling frustrated about lots of things.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah,
I'm good.
you all right? You want a deviled egg?
Yeah. 7-course dinner? What would a 7-course dinner consist of? I don't even know what the courses would be.
7 courses. They're all small. They're small portions, but it's all flavor palettes.
So like, soup is one.
Well,
Salad?
they'll do an appetizer, but it's not like deep fried pickles. You know what I'm saying? It's like a cucumber based with balsamic vinaigrette with
But I like
an onion puree.
deep fried pickles.
Well, yeah, no, but that's not how you do a 7-course. You couldn't do a 7-course of pickles.
Does that mean Texas Roadhouse is a 3-course dinner?
It's more like a 2.
You get the rolls.
The
and then you get
rolls?
dessert.
And
Yeah.
a salad.
Maybe you
steak?
might get a salad, but
Yeah.
not
You can
most
push
people.
it to 4.
I feel
Yeah.
like when you're
See?
eating a big meal like that with a lot of meat, I like to eat a salad first as like a base layer. I want
Yes.
that meat to sit on.
It
makes
makes
you feel better.
makes me feel better about
What's
myself.
the steakhouse, Brazilian steakhouses? They're always like, man, you got to get your money's worth because they just keep bringing food to your plate. Like you
don't know.
flip the green tag over.
Zach is watching in VR.
Oh, sweet! You're watching in
Does
VR.
that mean he's here?
Does that do anything in VR, Zach?
Oh, yeah. Wee.
Flash the
Zach's
camera.
running around in VR with an RPG.
He
in his
just
shoulder
vomited
right now.
everywhere.
Me and Zach have been really VRing it up lately. That Oculus 2 stuff that's not connected to a computer.
It gets me sick.
Well, you just
Oh.
have to know not to move around fast because it gets us sick too. We take Dramamine every once in a while if we're going to play certain games.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't feel so bad then. Maybe it's because
It's
we're
the-
old.
Well, no, it's the motion sickness thing of like your brain saying you're moving around, but your body's not. And so in classic form of caveman, they say it's like if you ate bad mushrooms and you feel like you're moving, but your body's not, your body's like, you need to throw up because you poisoned yourself.
Really?
And that's why you have motion sickness.
Huh.
I know no real facts to that, but it sounds really good.
I know nothing.
But yeah, I did stand up in VR last night.
Did you bomb?
No, I did good.
Nice.
People
Did you get
laughed.
heckled?
Did I get what?
Heckled.
Yeah, I did get heckled a little bit. I handled it.
Like positive heckling or
No, it's never positive.
heckle can be positive.
Wait, so you like perform stand up comedy?
On a stage in a comedy show chat room.
Honestly, if
In
I'm in
VR.
VR and I'm heckling, like you're not gonna run at me and do anything. I'm gonna heckle you.
Yeah, heckling is too easy in VR.
So what did they say?
What do you mean?
Like while you were,
Just like making fun of me being. They were all talking to themselves, and like so I was doing this thing, so my mic was louder than everybody else's for the room, but I could still hear people just talking amongst themselves and being like, "What is he saying? That ain't funny." Da, 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 da. And then they started listening and they laughed like, "Oh no, wait, he's funny."
So can't you pick your character in like
Yeah,
VR?
your avatar.
Or like can you make your own, or you can
Mhm.
like go in as Barney or something?
Yeah,
Did
you
you
can
get
make
paid?
your own avatar.
Did you get paid?
You can.
Huh.
Yeah, there was actual real comedians that do it
Oh,
too.
Clay likes your beard, not mine.
Oh, my beard?
Yeah.
It is kind of getting thick. The wife's starting to hate it, so I know it's at that right length. Want to start the show?
I guess. Yeah, let's do it.
ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
That's a blessing.
Bart
Explosion
wants
of
to know
blessing.
what's VR.
Virtual reality, Bart. You can get a Meta headset. It used to be a different company, but Facebook bought them. But you can go on Facebook Marketplace and look up Quest 2. You can get a VR headset that just needs Wi-Fi. It's got controllers. It's pretty awesome. Pretty neat.
It's like you're there, but you're not.
It's like when we first ever had internet and you would go to a chat room and type to people, except now you're an avatar walking around actually
You're like,
talking
is
to
this
people.
a real person?
Yeah,
It's real life
pretty
MySpace.
crazy.
It is. Yeah.
pretty neat. Anyway,
What you got for us, Josh?
my segment. My segment
Oh,
is what's your favorite?
my favorite what?
Everything, man. I'm going to go through a list of your favorites, and you guys
Orange.
can tell me what your favorite is.
Orange.
And yeah, we know that.
Flavor or color?
Color.
Flavor orange is good.
Orange. Yes, both are good, but
So
Sorry.
yeah, that's my whole thing. I will go through a list of different favorites, and I want to have
okay.
you all answer on the live. If you're tuning in, answer your favorite to this question I'm going to ask, and you guys here in the room, you answer your favorites to these questions I'm going to ask, and we're going to see how ridiculous it might be.
all right, hit me.
I want to. Okay, so the first one I came up with, and the first one that I was thinking of, what's your favorite smell? But now when I say this, I don't say what's your favorite smell all around, but what's your favorite smell that normal people would think you're weird for saying, or a smell that's not considered a smell you should like. So what's your favorite non-acceptable smell?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Cigarettes. Like
Cigarette-
cigarette smoke.
somebody-
You like
not-
that smell?
Not
I do.
not smoke in your face, but the smell of cigarette smoke
Yeah.
from a distance.
Like you, so you don't like it coming home in your clothes.
I don't know. He
Do you
likes
want-
it.
do you want-
I literally I won't walk into any smoky place. I can't stand
Oh
it.
no, I don't care. It doesn't
Yeah.
bother me. I do like it. Yeah.
Okay, that fits the bill. That's perfect.
Yeah.
A smell that
I like the smell of WD-40.
WD-40.
that's a good
Like
one.
I'd bathe in it if I could.
I'll play off that. There's a gun cleaner. Some people say it's hops. Other people say hoppies.
Mm.
But it smells amazing. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to. inhale,
Petroleum. It's basically
Yeah.
petroleum. Yeah.
but it smells so good.
Yeah. The common well, you go ahead. What's your one that you might have?
I really like the smell of old books,
Old books.
but I know that it's like
I think they
bacteria.
stink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people think they stink.
Yeah, I
but
think they stink.
I
Like
like
when we were in Boston, just opening up like 1850 books.
Yes.
Joey's over there like inhaling them.
Taking a hit of his
seriously,
supply.
like the first thing I'll do, like I'll open it and look at it and just alcohol fuel at a tractor pull.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, I
Yeah.
say, like, I like gasoline too.
Gasoline, but that we decided that one was too mainstream.
Yeah, a lot of people
Everybody
like the
says they
smell.
like gas.
When I was a kid, I would get up to the window when mom would stop to
Oh.
get gas and be like,
On purpose.
"Oh yeah." Now it's just like, whatever.
So does it have
but-
to be a like weird smell or a bad smell?
Has to be a smell that people would normally not associate
Yeah.
with being good.
Like I dated a girl in college who loved the smell of skunk. Like if you smelled skunk out on the side of the road, she's like,
I don't go like but I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna throw up. You know what
I
I mean?
will
Like
purposely hold my breath if I barely smell a skunk and for as long as humanly possible. I hate smells.
I used to work on a farm in Bible college that was connected with the school, and we had silage, which is just like they would harvest a lot of the leftover corn and stock and then put it under a plastic tarp, and it would bake in the sun and go fermented. So it would stink horribly, and you could not wash it off hardly at all. So then, but after a while, it would smell sweet to you when you worked around it so often. Yeah, so that was kind of
we got Sharpies,
Sharpies
Yes.
smell good.
a cigar. I think most people think cigars smell good, right?
Some.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it's not the smoke in my face that I like, but like from a distance, it's like coffee. Some people hate the taste of coffee, but the smell of
I
coffee is
hate
amazing.
the taste, love the smell.
Yeah.
Hot metal. So if you weld something or you cut it, it makes a very distinctive smell, and I love that smell.
So consensusly, we like the smell of chemicals.
Yeah.
It's like
wow,
not
yeah.
metal by itself, but once it gets dangerous,
Once it gets
Febreze.
diffused into the air and it can really get deep into my lungs,
I know this-
I love smelling.
I know people aren't going to agree with me, but candles, man, all about it. You know, love some
Oh,
candles.
fresh baked cookies
Yeah.
and
campfire.
Chamomile.
vanilla
Yeah,
extract.
campfires.
Yeah, campfires.
But I
are
hate
pretty
smelling like smoke later.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That-
And it just
That's the hard part.
clings to every bit of you, especially if
wow.
you have a beard.
Yeah.
dope. Good to see you in here, Rob. Thanks for commenting in.
This
What
one's it's not like a nasty smell, I don't think. I don't know. I kinda like it. You guys are probably gonna dog me. But you ever just like walked in the Home Depot and it opened up like a refrigerator?
That smell.
Like that fresh refrigerator
yeah.
smell?
I have not.
fridge
Wait.
smell.
it smells like air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of,
Yeah.
but it's like a fresh plastic. Like
My brother
just go,
Philip
next
says,
time you guys go to Home Depot, just open up a fridge.
Yeah. Chris Jackson, randomly,
What?
is it legal to pass an ambulance with lights flashing on a 4-lane road?
Yes.
If it's going slower than you?
It was going 65 on the highway and I flew past it going 90.
Did you talk about that and I just didn't hear you say it?
No.
Where did that come from?
very random.
Chris. Fireworks, that's a good one.
That is
Yeah, like
a good
the,
one.
The
Craig
gunpowder.
loves your shirt, Josh. Sharpie.
That's
yeah,
from
okay.
Sunday Cool Teas. You can check out their website.
This is a good question.
Yeah, I like this one. Okay, what's another favorite?
Okay, that's enough for the smell.
Yeah, that was only one.
I was going to point out that my brother said red fox pee, urine.
Ew.
Like, yeah. That's,
Manure, Chris Jackson. Yeah.
okay, here goes the second one. That was just the first question. We really went off on a tangent.
Yes.
So this is a fun one that I like. What's your favorite food combos that people would normally say is gross? So there's different ones. You can like certain people dip stuff, their French fries into different things. Some people.
I feel like I'm about to get hazed if I say mine.
Go ahead, Brett. You look
So-
like you had one.
Yeah. So soft pretzels, like you can cook them in the microwave, whatever,
Yeah.
at home. Ketchup.
Putting your pretzel in ketchup.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
most people do mustard, but I like it in ketchup.
That is
Okay.
a little.
Interesting.
It's a little something. Yeah.
No.
I learned at Applebee's if you get the cheese sticks, ask for barbecue sauce.
Volume need up.
Yeah, I can't.
Barbecue sauce cheese sticks.
Barbecue sauce cheese sticks.
Or if you go to B-Dubs, you get the cheese curds and ask for a side of caramel.
Oh, caramel and cheese
Caramel?
curds.
Do you mean caramel?
Yeah.
You mean caramel?
caramel.
It's
It's
same
the
as-
French version.
Yeah, it's the
I say
fancy
it-
kind.
Caramel.
You have to take your
Those-
finger out with your
Those
cheese
two are
curds.
like just the weirdest things I've discovered.
This one's probably mainstream, but I do ketchup on eggs. Some people think I'm a heathen for that. I think it's good.
I think
like
ketchup with anything's good.
Hot sauce is my go-to.
I like hot sauce
Yeah.
too. What's a weird one that I like?
What is
I'll
that?
do ranch dressing and pretzels. Like pretzels. Dip,
What's
dip 'em
Chris
in ranch.
Jackson saying? Icing on hamburger?
What?
Sweet baby Ray's barbecue on
That's
my mashed
good.
potatoes.
No, that is
That
good.
sounds
That's
good.
not a
That.
common thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
We used to
cousin
do it at
Nick,
school.
he used to put mustard on everything. He'd even dipped his chocolate chip cookie in mustard before.
I like mustard a lot.
But I think that was a shock value thing. He was just like,
Lay's potato chips, dip them in mustard.
Used to do that.
Yep, it's really.
Do you-
I've done it with ketchup.
do you eat Lay's potato chips with your pizza?
I've done it and it's good. Yes.
Because
on
like
top of
to
your
go with
pizza?
just with it,
Oh,
just on
okay.
the side. Like every time we get a pizza, I always grab chips, and my wife's like, "Why are you getting chips out?" Like that's a thing we do back home.
Michael does mustard on his macaroni and cheese, Brett.
Oh, that stacks up. I get that. Not from a perspective of I want to eat it,
No,
but
no,
Michael
no,
doing it, I was like, yeah, I get that.
Oh, okay. That should be illegal.
As a
That
mac
should
and
be
cheese
criminal.
connoisseur, I'm offended.
No, I just said something bad about his whole belief
Like
system.
I was about to go turn into Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, right. Chocolate and nacho cheese Doritos.
What's the orange juice one? Don't orange juice and like Cheerios? Is that a thing?
Ooh, I hope
I
not.
don't do it, but I'm just saying.
I would never. But,
But I've heard other people
Like if you're out of milk, orange juice.
orange juice,
dipping your French fries in mustard.
Oof. No,
That's-
that's
that's-
good.
What is
Yeah.
that last one?
It's different.
What? Soup, beans, and chocolate cake?
Whoa, I
What's
have
this?
heard this. Yeah, I have heard this.
Like, is a soup bean a pinto bean? Or like,
Soup bean is. I don't know. Are they?
I was
Yeah, they're
expecting it
pinto
to be.
beans, and you just cook them down, and they
Yeah.
get brown, and the salt, the juice gets brown.
with cake?
With chocolate. That is a big thing back home. I remember that.
Oh,
My sister and my dad used to do like they would eat a piece of birthday cake and pour milk over the top.
okay. No,
So
that's
like
I
good.
can get
like
that
it
That
makes
makes sense.
soggy.
Yeah,
Grippo's
Oh.
Pizza, says Adam.
Grippo's Pizza.
That
I've had,
sounds
I think I've had
delicious.
that.
Hey,
yeah, no,
have you ever?
Pac-Man Jones used to have a shop down in Covington, and that was like one of his signature pizzas.
There was a pizza shop in Dayton that they would do all kinds of stuff. They put mashed potatoes as the sauce on a pizza.
I could probably get by with that. Like if you had some sort of like a beef or meat on
Okay,
top,
yeah.
like you know what I mean?
They did a
Like a shepherd's
Reuben.
pie pizza.
They did a Reuben
Ooh.
with all the Reuben stuff and then mashed potatoes in the layer. As soon as you ate a slice or two, though, you had to automatically fall asleep.
That's weird that we're talking about pizza because I saw
was
this TikTok
Bill
randomly
Cosby's
popped
pizza.
up today. This lady was obsessed with Ninja
it the
Turtles, and she would follow what she called the Ninja Turtle diet. And she would have to have pizza every day, but she would make her own toppings. And the one that she showed for the video is she got this like bacon pizza, covered it in mayonnaise,
Oh,
and then dumped a bunch of jalapeno pickles on it.
Did she grow a hard shell on her back after
No,
doing this
she
diet?
had a full-on costume while she ate it.
master
Full on
splinter.
costume.
I'll have to find it.
All right, what's another one?
Okay, what's your favorite exhalation? Now, when I say that, that's a word that I think I might have invented. But what's your favorite way to expel something from your body? Do you like to fart really loud? Do you like to burp really loud? Do you like to take a dump really? This is a gross
Really
one, but
loud.
like, what's when you expel air or other things from your body?
Yeah.
What's your favorite sensation? Like, I love waking up in the morning and cracking a big fart.
Okay.
That's just me. And that's not just me.
Yeah.
That's a
I
pretty
think
common
that's a
thing.
common one.
But yeah, but that's like one of my favorites.
I like a good you wake up or like you're just middle of the day, snuffy nose snot rocket.
Oh, blowing your nose after being outside all
Not
day.
even blowing your nose, just nostril snot.
When you're like on the slopes,
Yeah,
If
like
you're
your
snowboarding
nose
and
is
you
running, just
pow.
a,
just give it, and it like cleans it out
Yeah,
completely. That's a
instantly.
good one.
I like a good like pee. You know what I mean? Like
just waking up and not having to pee real bad.
or if you're at work or you can't go somewhere to go pee.
Yeah.
Pizza
are the ones-
and hot chocolate.
That's what I just
Or
read.
chocolate
Yeah,
milk?
Bart
Yeah, that's-
Hoskins.
ooh.
His son likes to
Ooh.
dip his pizza in
I want
chocolate.
videos of people eating this stuff. I think half of them are lying.
I believe him.
Can
Oh, I
I
used
go
to-
off the board here with a weird one?
Wait, I forgot about one
Oh,
on
sorry, go
food.
ahead, go ahead,
I used
yeah.
to make jelly and bologna sandwiches when I was a kid.
Okay, that
Put
doesn't sound that
grape
weird.
jelly on a on a bologna
Fruit
sandwich.
Loops and chocolate milk. That would be good, Christina. I think that would actually taste good.
There's a lot of stuff going on there.
Right.
Um,
Off the board here.
Okay.
I don't know if this counts or not. You can tell me. What about laughter? Is that something that comes out
that
of
is
you?
air coming out of you. Yeah.
So that's my favorite.
Yeah.
There's not much fun than when you're having like a debilitating laugh with a group of people.
Yeah. When you like lose
Yeah,
consciousness
and it
almost.
happens like as a group, and you're all doing it at the same time. When you towel whipped Tony that night at your house, and he let out the sounds that he did, and I don't know if I had to collapse on the ground to laugh that hard. Like it was next level.
I like a good bloodletting. No, I'm just kidding.
Is anybody like throwing up?
Hey, that's
Wait,
sometimes
it
people
helps.
do.
Yeah.
So if I at all feel
How do
like
you
I
think
need
Joey
to,
stays so skinny?
yeah. Oh my goodness. If I at all feel like I need to throw up, like I'm going to be sick, I want to do it right now. I don't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
wait. I don't want to sit around because I always feel so much better after.
Like I know a couple people, they'll just like if they eat bad food, they'll just be like, that was terrible. As soon as they walk outside right in front of the door, they don't have to shove the finger down the throat. They can just go
Deposit.
much better.
Make a deposit.
Yeah.
White gravy and grape jelly with biscuits. Chris Jackson said a nice belch after a full meal.
Oh yeah, that is good. Did you hear that? That's an Elf reference when he drank the Coke, full jug of Coke. Let's
But
jump
yeah,
on over.
laughter.
This could go with the whole food thing. What's your favorite texture? Like it could be feeling, it could be eating. What's your favorite texture of like maybe you like horseback riding and you get that rough leather strap that you hold onto the horse with and stuff like that, or maybe
So, I
you
was
enjoy
gonna say,
cutting
like-
trees down and you like feeling the rough bark.
Like high quality leather.
High quality
If
leather.
when the smell is good, but the touch, the feel of it, supple. is the word.
Did that just start when you became a senior pastor and you could afford expensive
Shoes.
I can't. Afford,
luxury leather?
I can't afford luxury leather. What are you talking
He's
about?
wearing his
Sure you can't.
he's wearing his luxury leather suit to church on Sunday.
It smells of rich mahogany.
I'm gonna
I
have
got
to
this jacket for $30 off Amazon. It's tweed.
Tweed.
I'm gonna have to say like the Orby balls. Like if you get a bunch of them, you stick your hand in it.
Oh,
a
the
good
ones
one.
that soak up
Or-
water.
Or I'm torn between that and like a silky blanket. Like you're cold and you put the silky blanket on you.
Oh, those were well done.
No,
Those were
nothing like Egyptian cotton on a nice like cold
100%
sheet.
modal.
Like I
Ooh.
can feel it as we talk about it.
Oh,
There are a
might
lot
be
of
the
crazy
winner.
textures.
that might be the winner right there. Like
I'm trying to think of one.
an amazing blanket.
Now there are textures I hate. Like if my hands are really
Oh,
callous
wait,
and rough.
This is what's your favorite?
That is true. That is what's your favorite. Sorry. Didn't mean to ruin my own segment. That was your job, apparently. But no, certain textures that I do hate, though. Like I was telling you guys beforehand, having a fever and going to bed and like waking up in a dream, a night sweats or whatever, dream sweats.
If I sweat at all in bed, I hate it.
Oh, yeah. I can't stand that. But I had a dream that I felt like a rough leather. And ever since then, my body shivers when I think of that. I've never touched it in real life, but in that dream, when I think of touching this rough leather, my whole body trembles and I want to throw up and
All right,
So-
cuddle up with my
all
mom.
right,
Go
I'll
ahead.
go real quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got a weird one, but I have to do it. It's just like OCD every time I see it. You ever seen those like silky, shiny Bibles on the side? And then you take your
Yes.
hand and you just scroll through it real quick?
Yes.
I like that.
That goes with smell, too. A fresh Bible with all that gold flick on the side.
I guess.
Holiness.
I just like the feeling of just like scrolling through it.
I like to smell holiness.
I was making a knife the other day, and I went to start grinding it after you hammer it out, and it starts with these really heavy hammer marks, and they're like nasty.
Yeah.
And you grind those out, and it's so smooth. But then there's a problem: when you grind something like that, it gets hot, and I wanted to touch it so bad, and I didn't even think about it, and I burned myself pretty bad.
Mm.
But the texture, that's really nice.
I have a Bible story. It has nothing to do with this, and it just happened today and made me think of this.
Okay.
So we're clearing out our house, right? We want to try to sell it eventually.
Yeah.
And Sarah has like got all these books. Well, she threw them all in the same tub, and so this tub's like 450 pounds.
Nice.
And so, long story short, it was in the shed. Didn't keep the books didn't keep very well, so she decided to get rid of them all. But I'm dragging them like to the car, trying to throw them up in the truck, and it seriously like 250 pounds.
Wait, it just went from 400
Yeah.
to 200.
Well,
Next it'll
Stick
be
with the 400.
when
Yeah.
you drag it that far, it feels like more. So in my head, like I'm getting mad because I'm the one that has to drag them and put them in the truck and then take them to the dumpster up at the church.
I saw you.
But in my head, I was thinking, shouldn't she only need one book for her job?
She's a
Yes.
children's minister.
That is how that works.
She
Yeah.
needs a picture Bible.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're right. I'm like, your job as a minister, you should only need one book. Just stick to that.
Ooh, a smooth shifter, Bart
That's
says.
really good.
Ooh,
He's a truck driver.
Yeah,
so.
like if
that's a good one.
when I had my crotch rocket and I was trying to get like some serious speed going, just nailing it, just perfect.
I think Josh just made me. I'm like a very like what's the word we called it here?
What?
Like sensation.
this
No.
is your texture. Like
Texture, yeah. Like
So
I'm a
that-
texture person.
yeah.
Like I don't know if you guys will understand this. You might.
What?
Like you ever just fell in powder of snow?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
out in
yeah.
Colorado, I fell
And,
6
like,
feet out of the air
you-
and just landed.
you're
in-
fine.
Poof.
Like you're just
It just felt like air.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because it is mostly.
What about
air.
cool sheets? Like after a hot day, like you're outside
That's what
doing something.
Noah
Yeah.
had said that
Did
earlier.
he say
I
that
said
earlier?
that one, yeah.
Oh,
I said like
Come on,
Egyptian
guys.
cotton, cold
Oh, yeah,
Egyptian
you
cotton
Wow.
sheets.
Really
All right,
listening to
I'm
the
gonna
show.
I'm gonna zing in the last one here so we can get to the next segment.
Steve Martin was a prop comic.
This was, what's your favorite song that you don't want people to know you like? What's your guilty pleasure song that you love that you don't want people to know that you do love?
Is there any way you can pull this up on YouTube so we get like snippets of it?
I'm not sure.
You could probably pull it up on your phone, just play it over the mic for a second. I don't know how many,
That's right,
3
man.
seconds.
I think you get
question.
7 seconds.
Yeah. So if you're out there and you have a favorite song that's a guilty pleasure, what's your, like a lot of people go on about Nickelback and all that stuff.
I
but
think
like,
Nickelback's good. We've talked about this before. They're
yeah,
great.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not embarrassed
don't
by
use
that, though.
them.
Phil, big block on a small boat.
Man, I've rode boats with him to where the only thing in the water was the propeller from
Yes.
the motor.
Phil,
It was
Phil,
just like,
a month ago, we were ripping down Gunnersville Lake at like 70 miles an hour. Me and David Durr from church, if you guys know. It just, it's so fun because it's so dangerous.
yeah.
It's so dumb, but it's so great.
So guilty pleasure song. What's your favorite guilty pleasure song?
There's so many ways you
I
can
have-
like look at this.
Like I'm going to go
mine's-
ahead and say Bill Withers, not a song, but a songwriter, because he wrote "Lean on Me" when
a
you're
great
not strong. Lean on me. He wrote all these old songs that we always sung as like church kids and stuff like that, but that you never really sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Ben Harper covered that very well.
Yeah, like Bill Withers has written so many songs. He just passed away here not too long ago. But yeah, anything that Bill Withers has done is a big hit for me that people don't just normally listen to. So I guess it's not a guilty pleasure, but it's just
Pleasure.
that's my favorite pleasure.
I agree with you. Like when I'm gaming alone, like I turn on some Van Morrison and just let it play in the background as I'm shooting people, and it's very relaxing.
Don't take that out of context, please. Online.
Yeah, video game.
Video games
On
on,
a
COD
video
as
game.
I'm getting mad,
Yeah.
getting banned.
Raging.
I really like punk band covers of
Oh,
not punk songs.
that is a great thing.
Did I
like
introduce?
them
I think
a
I
lot.
introduced you to that.
You might have.
It was on the way
Like
to Notre
Sarah
Dame.
Bareilles does a song called Love Song. If
Yeah.
You've heard it. I'm not going to write you. You know that song? A
Oh, yeah.
punk band does that. It's amazing.
Punk
Those
goes-
are really fun.
Punk goes crunk. Punk goes pop. Punk goes country. Punk goes 80s. Punk goes 90s.
I think that brings up
Punk
my
goes
guilty.
acoustic.
I think that brings up my guilty pleasure for songs that I just realized I forgot I had.
Emo.
No, well I do like emo.
Yeah,
but
I love it, and I know it's bad, but that's why I love it. Like people are like, that's trash. I'm like, yeah, I know, isn't it great?
bluegrass cover band. I will listen
Oh.
to any bluegrass cover band.
The new thing has been like there's a guy I've been watching that does like Blink 182 and like alternative songs
With
but
a guitar,
like
acoustic
bluegrass,
guitar, yeah.
I showed you him.
straight to my heart.
You slammed that desk really hard.
Sorry. I love it. It's amazing.
The Cleverleys. If you're out there looking for a bluegrass cover band, look up anything the Cleverleys. They take popular songs and they really roll with it.
It's hard to say. Like, I like all kinds of music. It's more to me like, what am I not proud to admit I listen to? Like,
That's the thing.
like I listen to some Kodak Black at 6 a.m. on my way to work in the morning.
No,
I don't feel proud of that one.
I'll jam to Miley Cyrus Party in the USA.
all day.
I don't know if I want people to walk in on me while I'm doing that.
Rob, you're right. I have rocked out to some Michael Bolton quite a few times.
That's okay. You should.
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, Michael Bolton is
I'll
definitely a
turn on
heavy
some
hitter.
Frank Sinatra if I'm just chilling.
Frank is good.
I do love
Should
some
I be
Frank.
embarrassed by Frank?
I don't know. I just
Yes.
Oh, well then. Yeah,
No, I'm teasing
got
on
one
him.
then.
Brett-
Do you
Brett's-
have one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like old like Christian rock band. Like
Like DC Talk, like
No.
or older.
Toby Mac.
no, not big. Like because
Like Southern Gospel?
No. Like
Okay.
me, Courtney, and Andrew used to go to the Ichthus concerts, and we
Like
would
the
always find
openers.
right, and we would
Yeah.
always find like the Norma Jeans of the. That's how they kind of like started following them.
That's
and
cool.
So like, and I was also a big Reliant K.
Oh, yeah.
You
Was
know-
it Five Iron Frenzy? Remember them at all? They were
Yes,
punk rock.
they're
you
big
remember-
now. They cover a couple songs on some punk albums.
Oh, wow.
Family Force 5. Do you
Yeah.
remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Crank it like a chainsaw.
Crank it.
Yeah.
Crank it.
We were
That
at an
sounds
Ichthus,
fun.
and they
Strange.
played like 5 times in 3 days.
Shapoopy.
They were the filler band.
Yes, it was terrible.
Tom Petty
Um,
down on the river. Oh,
Skillet-
Phil was talking about when we
That's
watched
a good one.
Tom Petty at Riverbend.
Oh,
It was an amazing time.
you know the band Skillet?
yeah.
Like before they got really big, they played a concert in Christina's front yard, which was the church's backyard, and they were like nobody knew them. Like they like stayed and had like lunch with them,
Yeah.
like, and then they turned into Skillet.
I love finding those like
Yeah.
opening act bands that nobody knows.
Do you have any more of these? These are fun.
Yeah, I've got a few more, but we've went so far now. We've got 3 other segments to do.
Petra, Gordon Lightfoot. All right, well,
There's some good ones on there.
let's do it.
Sit down and listen up to what Joey's got to say.
Or not.
Please,
If you would.
please.
Don't
Would you-
feel pressured.
Would you kindly? So, great segment, Josh. Tonight, I want to talk about something. I think this could
Let's
go.
change it up.
Yeah, let's change it up. So first off, disclaimer: we're going to keep this appropriate.
Okay.
Okay.
You
No-
got me
no-
excited now.
No, I'm looking at you.
Out of
I'm looking at you
everybody
over
on this couch, you're adding me.
Yes, because Josh has
only-
kids.
I'm the
It's
only
only
other-
other one.
He
I'm
has
the
a
only
filter.
person.
Josh knows how to filter,
That's true. It's
bold
my
of you to
beard.
assume
you
I don't.
don't.
I just put my
It's
beard
okay,
up
I
like
love you
that.
for
It
it.
filters me out.
But we're live. I just want to remind everybody that you are looking live right now. But hypothetical. Oh, don't do that to the mic.
You just why it's got power
Oh.
on it.
And we can
Please
still
plug that
hear
back
you.
in. Yeah.
You're right next to a microphone.
Oh wait.
Oh, he did it.
Yeah,
Daggone
anyway.
it, no.
What are
Anyway.
sounds you don't
Okay.
like?
So what's your segment?
So God
Go on
shows
with
up.
that.
You're at your house by yourself. God shows up. Bam! Right in the room with you physically.
I don't like that thought. I just don't like that thought.
We're already starting off bad.
I lose that out 8 times out of 10.
God shows up. He's like, "Hey, Josh. Hey, Noah. Hey, Brett.
I
Listen
think
up.
that's a clip right there.
Yeah. Listen up. I'm going to upgrade the human body, the human,
Okay.
the design of the human. I'm going to change one major thing. It can be an addition, a subtraction, changing what something does.
Oh, I
And
win. I got it.
You get to pick the thing
Yep.
that is the alteration to the human.
Yeah.
Appropriately, what are you picking?
Cancer.
Oh.
More of it. No.
Oh my!
So you tell me to chill.
No, getting rid of cancer. Like, so many people needlessly die from cancer. And it's just like, why did you make that? God created everything. He didn't make cancer or whatever.
With our luck, cancer is like holding off some other terrible disease that's even worse.
That could be
And,
true.
and that just starts running rampant across the world.
So
Coronavirus.
I was gonna bank off that. I was thinking I'm too young to say this, even though I'm not. But self-rejuvenating joints.
Oh, because you do have
that's
some
Like
back
really
my
good.
knees and my back are just shot, and I still got a while.
T-ball, man, just set it up. But that's a good one. That's a really,
Yeah.
really, really good one.
I'm gonna ask God to create 2 sexes, male and female. None of this in between stuff.
Ah. Well, I think he did that.
Oh,
I love you.
I just want to say,
Very
look
much.
who you told to chill and look
I
who said
know,
the
right?
worst.
Brett's
I
the
mean-
oddball.
hey,
We got to keep it topical.
this is
Yeah.
a Christian podcast. We know
Yeah.
what Christians believe in this.
Yes,
I feel like we need to
So
play
it
some.
has to-
I feel like we need to play like the Pledge
it
of
has to be
Allegiance
something.
behind you.
It has to be something
I'm
new.
just teasing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with wings. So give humans wings so we can fly around. No more need for airplanes.
Nice. Feathers or like
No, just
Wait, what
Like a
speed are
bat
you
wing?
running? Are you flying as fast as you could run?
no. It's like it depends on the person. So like you're obviously faster than me.
What's an average? So how fast would I can run? 17, 18 miles an hour, maybe.
How fast do the birds fly?
Depends which bird. Some of them go 200 miles an hour in a dive.
A lot of them glide.
it's true.
You're right.
Hawks-
You could
hawks
use
can knock
gravity
stuff
to
out.
dive.
I think it goes along with each person. But that's what brought this up to me. You know how many idiots are out on the highway?
Yeah,
Think
I
of how
imagine.
many idiots are going to try to fly that shouldn't be flying.
Well, I'm assuming flying would be much more just secondhand. Like idiots walk and don't mess it up.
I
Can you
wonder-
get a DUI while flying?
Oh, yes.
No,
No,
because
you
you're a
can't-
pedestrian.
You can't get one while you're.
You can get
walking.
one in public.
You can get it.
You could
he
be drunk in public, but
Yeah.
you're not going to get a FUI.
Could you imagine that police chase though?
I'm thinking of a flying rascal. For those people that are like morbidly obese and have rascals, like do we come up with a flying rascal? You know, with a little jetpack on it, like me.
I love that.
Go on.
That's where your brain went.
That's exactly where my brain went.
I said breathing through your skin. So then drowning would be much more difficult because if all you had was one bit of skin out of the water, you could
Or if you were completely submerged, you would drown faster.
same rate.
I don't think so.
Not unless you had gills.
You're
Like,
breathing through all your
Ooh,
skin.
that's a good one. If you had gills, but you could also still breathe air. So
Fill
like
up
if you
trees
could
with
switch
wings.
between the two
so
respiratory
we could
systems.
be like a turtle. We can come up and land, come back down.
Turtles don't have gills, bro. They gotta breathe.
I think opposable thumbs on your feet.
Ooh.
It would ruin the shoe game, but you could do
Bart
a lot
says
more.
take selfishness away.
What about like
Ooh, take selfishness away.
That's a good one.
metabolism? Like your body doesn't react to the foods you eat. So no matter what you eat, you're still
Oh.
the same weight, health. I mean,
No allergies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What about getting your second set of teeth at like 25 instead of 5?
Wow.
That'd be cool.
Or a third set.
Benjamin
so
Button
like
teeth.
come in like-
self-rejuvenating though.
Shark
let's
teeth.
say your childhood teeth and your regular teeth are normal, but then there's a third set that hits at like 40.
Wow. I
So-
don't think I'd
so
want to
you-
deal with it.
So you get more for the long
Does
run.
the tooth fairy visit adults?
Yes.
Yes.
Always having hair.
Oh, he's
it's
right.
overrated.
Yeah, really. I save a lot of shampoo. Eyes in the back of your head, literally.
People do that in Patagonia and stuff. If they're like, what was the survival shows Alone? They would like sew in fake eyes to the back of their toboggans so that if mountain lions would see them, they would think something's looking at them, so they wouldn't come and attack them from behind.
What about the ability to communicate non-verbally? Like,
Telekinesis.
yeah, but
well.
you could, but like with just one. Like I could choose to be talking to all of you at the same time. Or I could just be talking to Noah, but it would be silent.
Cyberlink, man.
Yeah.
That's that whole. Elon's going to put a chip in our brain. It's going to
about-
work out.
What about kangaroo legs?
Kangaroo legs would be intense.
That would be. I don't know if I
Some
would like.
super.
I think I'd
hops.
like
Well,
it,
here's
dude.
the problem with that. The whole world is set up for human legs, so you'd have to change cars, how you sat down in chairs, everything.
Still. That same way with opposable thumbs on your feet too. I mean,
Just shoes, though.
gloves.
No, gloves would be the same. You still have your thumbs on your hand, don't you?
Well, I mean, it would change up your foot structure.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I like the wings though. I think the wings went out.
Oh, Zach. Oh, funeral stuff, my bro.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
like bringing up what you're in
He's
a
like,
suit.
why is this happening? Noah might have won with that one.
Oh, what do you think?
Rejuvenating
joints.
I would.
No, that's
Your spine.
Just eat Jello, man.
Your
That's what Jello used to
knees,
be
your
for.
elbow-
Think how much you could like probably heal quicker too.
you said joints. It's not like a full.
What about
your
like,
spine.
everything?
in between every disc is that's a
You,
joint.
hey, you need to remember to put
Like you cut off
hashtag.
my arm, I grow a new arm.
and then I shoot you in the head.
Yeah, when you do this, you.
I'm like the guy in Men in Black. Isn't there a guy in Men
So
in Black?
hashtag what?
Chop off his head.
I was saying you need to remember to put hashtag joints in the title so that it's more topical.
Oh
It'll
my
help us
goodness,
out.
he's right.
Yeah, it's 420 right
I'm
now.
writing that down. on that.
It's a part of the segment, and 420. So
Well done.
yeah,
What's
I think having a
420?
tail could be cool, like a big, strong kangaroo
There
tail.
was one I missed. Oh, a second heart.
A second heart.
So if you had one go bad on you, you still have a backup.
I don't
That's
know.
what kids are for.
I don't. Extra body parts. No, I think if you had a second heart, it would probably be just as bad as the first
Hold
one.
on, but I'm assuming that
Cholesterol.
it doesn't.
Like you could
like-
turn that heart
yeah,
off until you
like
need
it
it.
doesn't work until the other one stops.
It's like the generator.
I'm gonna throw a bullcrap flag on that play. I don't
Really?
think that could
That's
work
where
out.
you're gonna throw the
yeah, that's
bullcrap
I
flag.
crossed the line.
Is that what it feels like? Is this what it feels like?
It does.
Oh man,
no,
that's
it could,
terrible.
It
I
could
gotta
be
stop
worse.
doing that to
It
you.
could be worse.
My goodness.
Yeah, you could act like you don't know the game.
I don't understand. I don't think we could give extra body parts to people. This doesn't make sense.
Like,
Is
I'm
it
not gonna agree with this.
Does Jesus say you can or could?
yeah.
I'm also thinking of just like stupid things. Like I could just be like,
Not
man,
you.
I'm really gonna mess up everybody on this one. Like have like horse eyes so I can't see like directly in front of me.
that could be cool.
That would be terrible.
Guns for hands.
There's a song about that.
Just it's something you could do to just completely mess someone up. Like,
Edward Scissorhands. Like everybody has to have Edward Scissorhands.
Built-in night vision.
Now that's a good
ooh,
one.
That's a good one.
Like
So,
an
like,
animal.
Yeah, like you could like another set of eyelids that you could close.
What about spider eyes? To where you have like 18 eyes.
No.
What about like Stretch Armstrong limbs? Like,
Oh,
That dude, Mr. Fantastic.
that's a
from the
good one.
Fantastic Four.
Why are we spending all this money on rockets when we can be like coming up with this
Lindsay,
stuff?
that's a good one, Lindsay.
Because we got to get
Get-
Mars.
Getting rid of mental health issues in general.
Aw.
That's an adult answer.
Wow.
While we're
Way
talking
to-
about Stretch
We're
Armstrong.
trying to be funny, and you're all being serious
go
over
to
here.
bed.
I would like for there to be no more wet blankets in the world.
Oh,
Well, if you
Yeah.
stop peeing yourself.
It
yeah.
was a joke.
Go-
Just
about-
stop drinking at 7 o'clock before you go to bed. Now.
Go cook Michael some mac and cheese and
Mustard.
Oh.
mustard. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't
Use-
even want
Use
Oh.
Dijon though.
And then after you make it, leave
No,
them.
Grey
'cause
Poupon.
And Grey poop on.
you don't deserve
Great
that.
poop
to.
on.
Goodness.
I'll poop on his macaroni.
Oh.
All right, yeah.
Brett, do you have something tonight?
I think so.
All right. Story time with Brett. Yeah.
You guys missed me the past 3 weeks. So
We have,
Really
man.
have,
It's been
really
weird.
have. I'm asleep over here, bro.
I didn't miss those shorts though. You need to turn those suckers down.
turn them inside out.
They're just so bright.
If you could just pull them, the leg a little bit down so I didn't have to.
You,
That'd be
okay,
great.
quit acting like you don't want to see my legs.
All right.
So have you? Do you guys know Adam and Eve, right?
Who?
Like the. Adam?
The Adam and Eve.
Oh,
The store?
I've heard of
Because
them.
yes. Don't search that on the web.
What is it?
Nothing. So Adam and Eve, yeah, the original people from the Bible.
Yeah.
A store?
Oh, don't look it up. Don't look it up. No,
Don't
no,
look
no.
it
Don't. Not on the church computer.
It's like pure romance.
Yeah.
Oh.
Except for better. So anyway,
Is that the sponsorship that we're gonna call for?
I would love, dude. They
No.
they sponsor
They
podcasts
can't
a lot.
sponsor us.
They could.
If that's what they do,
They
they
usually give you a
can't.
50% off discount
It would
code.
actually work because we're a Christian podcast.
Just type
Adam and
in-
Eve.
That's
No,
true.
no.
Just type in Podbless at checkout and get 50% off one item. Go ahead. So anyway, Adam and Eve from our creation.
Just
yeah.
think about us next time you're back.
All right, Brett. Rosemary.
What up? So apparently the CIA declassified actually a book.
What happened?
Sorry, Rosemary's going another one. She's talking about David and the Lion's Den. We're just keeping it all
That's
biblical.
not the name of a similar thing.
Yes, it is.
Oh wait, no, that's the one you drive by on the highway with the
Yeah,
Yeah,
the,
down in
yes,
Kentucky.
the billboards. Yes.
Anyway, Adam and Eve from
Why
creation.
are they hijacking all this Bible stuff?
It works. Because you see Jesus saves on one billboard, and then you're like, oh, that looks like something we should go to.
I have seen the Lion's Den billboards.
Yeah, billboards. All right. Anyway, Adam and Eve. Let's go for it.
So the CIA recently declassified a book. It's actually like a 286-page book.
Oh,
But
Pamphlet.
yeah, but they released 57 pages of the book.
oh, the flight logs.
No,
They did though.
If you're gonna declassify something,
why
just
not all of it?
declassify it.
Yeah. So it's basically the Adam and Eve theory. I don't know why that's really named that. Maybe I'm just not understanding
I don't
it.
think it's a theory.
But
It's a religion.
but the mystery surrounding the book is it's made object of speculation that the Earth is going to end,
Okay.
and there's a certain way that the Earth is going to end.
That's later in the Bible.
Right. It's about a pole shift theory, and according to the author, it's been happening over and over again throughout history, and will come again just like Noah.
So the South Pole becomes a North Pole?
It's on like a 90-degree tilt, and then the sun.
So the South Pole becomes the West Pole?
I guess.
Is this the right? Is this like relate to the theory of
Relativity?
no? Like there's been multiple extinctions dating back in times. That's why.
What?
Yes.
Wouldn't there be
Okay.
evidence of that?
Well, there
Geological-
technically
There is.
kind of is.
They're saying
Like Mayans
They're
and stuff
saying like the
disappeared.
Yeah, but that-
Noah's flood because
yeah.
There,
Smallpox and that kind of stuff is what killed.
That's what they want you to believe.
Anyway. So
Yeah.
wait a minute. If the North Pole went to be West Pole, would we all fall off the Earth?
no.
Oh, okay. I
Wait,
didn't know
so
if that
what
was a part
happens
of
to
the
the
theory.
Earth? What happens to the Earth?
The Earth is flat, so we can't do that.
Explain.
So it tilts.
That's what I'm saying,
The
if it tilts.
the sun
Okay.
stays where it's at. It creates a heat wave essentially, but the oceans still have.
Are we still spinning?
I don't know.
It slows down.
Yeah,
The
I
part
don't-
of the theory was, I remember hearing this part, is that like as it's turning, we're kind of slowing down to where it's going to stop and start spinning the other way, and that's what's going to cause a cataclysmic.
It's going to create like a, what do they say, 2-mile tall tsunami, and the oceans
Yeah.
are going to flood the earth
because it's going to
and-
mess up the pole or the
Oh, I get it now.
solar poles.
So
and
they're
stuff
saying
like
that our scriptures explained the last time that happened.
yeah,
Yes, he's
Like-
And
saying
he's saying that
it's gonna
happens
happen
over
again.
and over again.
the magnetic pull is basically going to slow down and then stop and start going the other way, and that's what's going to.
based on
science.
It was a book that was redacted from the government. They were like, we don't need people to know this, so they
They took the
They took it
book,
away.
They declassified it, 57 pages of it,
yeah.
and now people are. The conspiracy theory is why are they first off, why are they classifying this book
yeah.
and then declassifying some of it but not all of it? What else are they not?
So
So
letting
what were
us
they
know?
afraid of?
So
Right.
weird science question: do all the planets in our solar system all spin the same way right now?
No.
I have no clue.
I don't know.
That-
He's
You got the computer? Do something.
okay, I'll look it up. But
So
Like-
yeah, that's what they're saying. So basically, this guy is just like justifying scientifically, saying that that's how the Earth flooded.
Okay.
they all rotate,
In the same way, or like
but not all of them have the same axis.
And he was saying that you know that what was it this lasted for 6 days, and then on the 7th day everything calmed down, which is the
Oh.
biblical story of
Venus and Uranus
Then he rested.
spin opposite of the rest of the
Ooh,
planets.
I don't know. Now this has got some theory behind it.
Well, the problem isn't which way you spin. The problem is changing that spin.
Exactly
Yeah.
though, but that means if there's other stuff spinning a different way.
It
That's
probably
what
started
will break the
spinning.
drive shaft.
That's true.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what they're saying.
Money,
Quick-
Like it's
money
going to
shifts.
stop spinning the way it's always been spinning, and then
Yeah.
crank that drive shaft.
Slight detour here, if you don't mind. Would the government tell us if an asteroid was going to hit the Earth?
No.
Dude, they don't tell us stuff right now about the aliens that have been showing up in droves.
Bart, if the Earth slows down or stops, we die. So,
I
the
wonder
Earth
if it came
stopped-
to a complete stop,
we-
would we
we
all
would-
fall over?
no, we would get launched into space, right?
Well, that's the.
Isn't that
I
how
don't know.
physics work?
You would have to wonder about how gravity's going to hold. If the gravity would still hold, no, we'd just all fall down and like fly across sideways.
Your
Isn't
pastor
gravity-
degree does not qualify us for this conversation.
I took creationism class.
I was not formally educated.
This is a neat document. The government's been releasing a lot of like
But
redacted
why?
government stuff
that. Why is the big?
But yet,
because nobody cares about Trump anymore. I don't know.
but yet, we still can't talk about Epstein.
No, we talk about him all the time. Somebody fixed or got the documents of the flight logs, and we're showing it out on the internet
Yeah.
to people without any redaction.
It's been out there.
Well, they're getting
So this article that I was skimming through before
Yeah.
says people speculate the reason why the CIA classified this book was because it went against their own beliefs and agendas. It could have shed light on religious topics and theories which would have contradicted their official narrative.
ooh.
So basically, this book, like I said, is confirming that there was a big flood. You know, people were always like, "That's not."
Yeah,
No,
it didn't
do,
happen.
Lord."
But it's saying, like, no, it did happen. But this is why it happened.
So, if the Earth stopped spinning, even at a slow enough rate, like it took a whole minute to stop spinning. So if it stopped instantly, it'd be terrible. But if it took a minute to stop spinning, we would all experience a sideways force of 3/4 of the Earth's gravity.
Whoa.
Oof.
Yeah, it would knock over
Do you
almost
think we
every
would all
building.
get motion sickness?
No, we would all die immediately.
But like, would we also, as the Earth's slowing down, like, wouldn't we get motion sickness?
It depends how long it took to slow down the damage that we done. But if
Oh.
it happened that fast, every building would be destroyed. We would be launched just to the left or right, whichever way. And then the oceans, because there's no centrifugal force, would start moving toward the poles.
I've also heard it's been said that the same effect happens when your mom trips while running.
Oh,
Boom, roasted.
just like we would be if the Earth stopped spinning.
I mean,
and we happen to
technically,
be on the sunny side.
if you think about it, if there's a big flood, we live
Oh, Bart,
we live right next to the ark. We can just hop on it.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
right.
we've got the
He's
fake
right.
arc over here.
Rosemary says I look like a principal.
Everything's good.
And then Chris Jackson said, "While live or die, we'll just get to see Jesus." He's right.
Oh,
Bart says one side freezes, one side burns.
Joey, you look
of
like
the Earth.
Dr. Bill.
Dr. Bill?
you
Yeah.
mean Bill Nye the Science Guy?
No, just you're not Phil. You just look like Bill.
Oh, Dr. Bill, not Dr. Phil.
Sure. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, it goes on to say that he said that this would cause a mass extinction.
We would all be dead.
I can.
Might as well party it up, man.
So what?
So you don't think the government would tell us if an asteroid was going to hit?
No.
I don't
Maybe
care.
what if all
They don't
the
tell
other
us stuff.
planets had life and we're just the last one that hasn't?
Elon will shine down upon us from
Jupiter
Mars.
doesn't even have a solid surface, bud. Right?
So you think? You believe the moon's real? Should we pod bless somebody, or do you have a
believe the moon's
segment?
real?
It's a joke.
Oh.
So, do you have a segment, or do we need to go to pod
no,
bless?
we're
No, we're
good.
blessing
Okay.
somebody, right?
Yeah,
Pod bless your heart.
Because we are at an hour.
Yeah.
Noah found this one, so it's kind of his segment.
Was not mentally prepared for this.
This might be my favorite pod bless of all time.
Oh yeah, we found this playing COD the other
This
night.
might be my favorite one ever. I don't know how to say his town name, so it's Mississippi. Mississippi man
MISSISSIP.
is trying to compete with Florida man.
Ooh,
He tried to be clever, and he hid a weapon
they're pretty close.
inside a Taco Bell quesadilla.
Why did he hide the weapon?
So the police pulled him over
Yeah.
in a scramble to hide this little pistol. Looks like a
Does
25.
it say what he pulled him over for?
No, not yet. A traffic violation. He shoved the pistol into a quesadilla, or as we like to affectionately say, quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
Yes. The officer reported during a traffic stop that Mitchell concealed a handgun inside a folded quesadilla in a Taco Bell bag. Then they conducted a probable search, and they said they found methamphetamines, liquid heroin, and drug paraphernalia.
Liquid heroin. That's like prescribed.
Timeout.
Yes.
He hides the gun.
But not the liquid heroin.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what?
Turns out, you
Maybe he
guys-
had priors.
Yeah. He was charged with several crimes,
Really?
including possession of controlled substance and possession of a firearm. He was also cited for disregarding a traffic device, so he must have run a red light. That's a fancy way to
That's-
say he ran a red light.
That's the least of his concerns.
Yeah. The unusual traffic stop did not stop the officers from making light of the situation. This is what they actually posted on Facebook. And I quote, "We're afraid that quesadilla's last beef has been ground."
Wow. I feel like they missed the joke there.
But
What's the better joke?
I feel that the better joke is, yes, we did find the quesadilla with extra Glock.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, it's Pecan.
like I want to know. I want to know what the
P-I-C-A-Y-U-A.
probable cause of the search
Rosemary.
was. That's
Pecan.
what
He
I
ran a
wanna
red
know.
light.
But that's no probable cause
Well-
of search.
Well,
like,
you pull it up and he's probably high out of his mind.
like, did they catch him mid?
I don't know. Probably
and
the liquid
quesadilla?
heroin. No.
No,
They
they probably
just had it in a Sprite bottle next to him, or what?
Well, if
listen.
you're good.
when it comes to pulling somebody over, you just need an excuse. So you
That's right.
see a car that's all beat up and some dude going, is
that
you know
oregano?
they've done something wrong, so you have to figure out a reason to pull them over. So you follow them. They run a stop sign. They do something dumb.
Failure to signal.
Oh, hey, your taillight's broke. You know, that's a classic.
Your license plate light doesn't work.
Yeah, a
And
classic.
you smell
cop
like
move.
weed. I'm searching the car.
Hey, have you had your exhaust checked by the government?
You swerved.
Yeah.
These windows don't look like they're tinted correctly.
Yeah, I think your tint's a little too dark.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a Glock in your bag?
Just imagine, like, what are you in here for? I shoved the gun in a quesadilla.
So if you're walking up to the car and you're shoving a gun in a quesadilla, the cop's going to search your car.
I wonder if he got to eat any of it before he shoved the gun in.
Like, what if he just played it off like he was reaching for it and he bit into it?
Let me level with you, officer. Can I just finish the case, please?
He said, I was going to keister it, but I didn't have time, so I shoved it in the quesadilla.
Nobody keisters Taco Bell. It doesn't stay long enough. Rosemary said, "Is this in celebration of National Herb Day?" Herb's a good guy, you know.
Herb.
Yeah. So, what do you bless here?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to bless the guy. What was his name? Did
He
it say his
didn't
name?
Get, his last Devin Mitchell.
Yeah, I think my vote
Wait,
is
no,
your vote.
sorry. The driver was Olivia Neff.
Oh, wait. A woman?
A woman.
A woman?
You totally messed up this story. That's a key piece of information.
But
Yeah.
because Devin Mitchell is the one that concealed the handgun.
Oh,
he took the
was-
fall.
So he's like, switch me seats.
I bet she was
I've got
tipped.
priors.
Like, it was probably her quesadilla, too.
Like, who throws a gun on
Who
a
ate the
quesadilla?
quesadilla?
The cops.
Probably got confiscated as evidence.
Those cops ate that quesadilla. You know
Probably.
they did.
My brain's like overrun right now with all this information. So, well, so
The
do we
Taco Bell
breast,
worker
do we-
because their
No.
beautiful creation didn't get eaten.
do you call a Subway a sandwich artist? What's a Taco Bell
I
worker?
don't call them.
I worked there for 2 years back in high school, and
Are you a
We're
I'm
just-
trying to think of the
I call
the
him a
punniness.
failed art student.
See, it's a sandwich artist, and
Aw.
so burrito artist.
I made a joke. It was appropriate to the day.
Oh, my bad.
A failed art student.
That's not really.
You get
what?
it now?
I mean, still no.
No.
I'm just trying to figure out who we're trying to bless here.
It was
'cause
Oh yeah.
now
was
I
a
feel
hit
bad for his girlfriend or wife, whatever she was.
They had different last names.
But then the officer,
In this
Officer got free
situation,
Taco Bell.
and then the
I don't
guy,
think so.
like, I got to give this guy like props for trying. I really do.
I mean,
I
it's
don't think
clever.
so. No.
Is he
that's not-
clever? He
is
got,
it? Yeah,
he got
right.
busted.
There's no such thing as a smart criminal. So,
Or no, he gets busted for the drugs after she ran the red light.
oh, she screwed him.
So maybe we need to bless her because he's going to be really mad.
Maybe she was under distress, and that was her way of
she-
getting the cops to pull her over.
Yeah.
Look, no, I still
She
think
better-
it's on him.
She better hope he doesn't get his quesadilla back.
There's no
No.
such thing as a smart criminal. Have you not seen Ocean's 11?
He saw the cops put the quesadilla or put the gun in the quesadilla. She got mad because that was her quesadilla. Ran the red light on purpose and got him nailed.
Brake
Here-
check the cops.
Here's what he
Yes.
should have done. Take the gun. You point it at girl driving and say, look,
Whoa.
listen, hear me out. You need to drive faster. There's drugs in the car. We got to get away.
I done put a knife up to her neck, and I said, "Listen, you better start fixing them eggs a little bit better than what you've been fixing.
Right?
them.
I'm right on this one.
I'm
I think
tired of eating
this-
sloppy, slimy
Be like,
eggs."
listen, drive. I got to get rid of these.
In the spirit of bless your heart, which means you're an idiot,
Yeah,
we got to bless the guy.
yeah.
That's the guy.
hiding your gun in a quesadilla.
Yeah.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
What was his name?
Devin.
Devin Mitchell.
Oh, Devon.
What was the date on this?
It was recent, wasn't it? April 17th.
Hey, it was recent.
Trace days ago.
Trace.
Wow.
Hey, it's my birthday in a couple days.
Hey.
Woo, woo. Oh, you know what we forgot to announce? There's a lot of noises there. We forgot to announce our T-shirt winners from last week's game we did. Brett, you weren't here for that. We did the whole Bible Pictionary, which is a horrible concept for an audio podcast, but it worked out great for the live viewers early in the show. There's a lot of sound effects. Let me look up our winners. Our shirts will actually be coming in tomorrow. The ones that are going to go out to those people. Where was it at? I put it in that text message thread. And I ordered the shirts for Brandon Forshey. He was one of our winners. Brittany Downs.
This is totally not official.
And Is it Annette
Yep.
Wood
Lewis.
Lewis?
Yep.
Annette Wood Lewis, who was a new viewer of last week.
That's Sierra's mom.
Yeah, these are our 3 T-shirt winners from our contest that we had. For those of you that didn't tune into the live, I apologize. I've already had several people text me with angry threats about not letting them know about the shirt contest. But we will have other contests, and these are our winners. You will receive your shirts shortly. They will be coming in tomorrow, possibly, and then I will work
That's
on
my
getting them
favorite
to
texture.
you. T-shirt?
Podbless merchandise.
Ooh. And just so you know, there are still shirts available at tpublic.com under the Podbless podcast T-shirt page.
Shirts, mugs, stickers,
Kids shirts.
kids shirts, sweatshirts,
Masks.
t-shirts,
I
tank
think we
tops,
had masks.
hats, masks,
Kids.
buttons, pins,
Children.
Body bags.
Podbless kids.
what? No.
Roach clips. Anything to be topical. So yeah, these shirts are going to be coming in. We're going to get those out to those winners. Sorry to those that haven't won, but if you do want a shirt of your own, like I said, go to any of our Linktree stuff. And,
Rosemary wasn't on last week.
yep, you weren't on last
the
week,
one week
Rosemary.
she misses was when we give out free stuff.
It's okay. We'll do it again. We'll do it again.
I don't like people that miss the show
Yeah, Brett wasn't here either.
Yeah.
for like 3 weeks.
And Noah wasn't either.
All right.
But yeah, so I forgot to announce that early in the show, but those are our winners. They have been contacted. But if you want to give them a congratulations, get on there and say, way to go on getting that sweet Podbless merch.
Podbless grinder.
Whoa, wait. Oh, like with our
420
people.
grinder.
Yeah, there you go.
I've seen those before.
Yeah.
Also, if this post
Not
gets
Podbless.
50, this post gets 50 shares, Josh said he'd run a 5K in a Speedo.
Well,
What?
we don't
No,
need 50 shares.
guys. We don't need 50 shares. We're good. Thank you.
Nobody should.
We don't want that popularity.
Rosemary's right. We need car magnets.
Those are good ones to have. We had the stickers. We need to order some new stickers.
Oh, I slap those stickers everywhere. They're random.
What? Why does Brett not like himself? Anyway,
But
we're talking
I-
to the live chat. Go ahead.
Need to go to bed.
Yeah, you have been going pretty long time today. If you're out there and you think of praying for Joey, he's got a lot going on tomorrow and this weekend
Yes.
with funerals and weddings
I
and
appreciate that.
bar mitzvahs,
Bat
christenings,
mitzvahs? Aren't those
bat
different?
mitzvahs. Oh,
You
I
got
don't
that
know.
For a girl,
quinceanera
one
on
for a boy.
Monday.
Don't you
At
have that?
15?
Do you have the circumcision thing for the little kid?
Yeah, those get weird.
No, his.
Oh, that's wow. We went so dark. Thanks for
Brett.
tuning in, everybody.
You yelled at me for the filter, and look at these guys.
Get out there, rate and review on
God.
Apple Podcasts, rate and review on Facebook. If there's something you're listening to or watching from, comment in, leave a fun comment on YouTube. Rate and review on all those different things that you
Do it.
can.
Do
We
it.
appreciate your patronage and help us out to get to more ear holes so they may be blessed by the smooth sounds of the Podbless world.
Yes. I'm not just tired. I'm also Joey.
I'm Josh.
And Brett.
That's Noah.
And
And this
this
is
Podbless.
Podbless. It's okay. You never say your name anyway.
No, it would have been weird.
You were on the spot. You're like, oh, who can I say I am?
Everybody was here tonight. I
He
just
just
didn't know what to do.
He just
Pablo
couldn't-
Escobar.
He couldn't think of it.
Don't know why.
Brett's comment threw me off.